OnePlus 7 Pro hands-on unboxing. That video is coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the OnePlus 7 Pro unboxing. Go beyond the speed. Now, I was able to pick this up at the pop-up event downtown Chicago. If you looked on OnePlus's website, there's multiple cities they were coming to. I was fortunately in a city that actually offered it up, so I went over there. T-Mobile was super kind, worked with an awesome gentleman named Michael. He really got me out of there quickly, and that's why we're here today to discuss that. So thank you, T-Mobile, for being really good to me and really quick, actually. And also what was included was a sketchbook that came with this thing because it was like their pop-up event. Also, I got an awesome little hat here that came with the phone as well. It says never settle, because we do not settle when we buy a OnePlus, do we? We don't settle on price, we don't settle on spec. And I myself picked up the OnePlus 7 Pro Sandstone case, classic OnePlus right there. Okay, so let's get to what matters here, the unboxing. So you see a big 7 right there. On the left side, OnePlus 7 Pro. Right here, go beyond speed, as we showed already. Just their branding up there at the top. Other than that, on the back, you can see the specs here. Exclusive partner T-Mobile, 4G LTE capable, so this is not a 5G phone, keep that in mind. However, 5G is still in its infancy, so I'm not really upset about this. Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 7nm optic AMOLED display, 2K, a first for OnePlus. Super excited about that high resolution. We have a triple camera, 48 megapixels, 8 megapixels, plus 16 megapixels, 4,000 milliamp removable battery, so definitely good battery life it's gonna have. Fast charging cable, it should be warp charging in the box. UFS 3.0 storage, so even faster storage than the S10 Plus, 256 gigabytes, all at $699. 8 gigabytes of RAM. I didn't see the 12 gigabytes necessary. 8 is plenty enough for this device. Oxygen OS based on the Android 9 Pie software. Also included stereo speakers for a first time, tuned by Dolby Atmos. Go ahead and get this thing going. So I got my razor right here. Just gonna go right here, cut that open, and bring this right here and cut that open. And let's get into this OnePlus 7. So we're gonna go ahead and open the case there. You could see OnePlus branding right there. Let's see what's in this casing. So included case in the box. Thank you, OnePlus. I really love when manufacturers do this. It's just a kind gesture. You just bought a new phone, here's a case to get you started. I love that. Let's go ahead and open this up right here. You can see our SIM card tool. What else do we get? Okay, we got some OnePlus stickers. It's time to go trolling later. You can see right here, SIM card, T-Mobile, SIM card right there, SIM card tool right there, OnePlus start guide, and we'll read that stuff later. You guys know when. And here is the device. So it looks like we're gonna have to do this to get it out of here. I went with the Nebula Blue model. Again, 256 gigabyte is what is on offer here. In display, fingerprint sensor. Let's put that off to the side, see what else we get in the box. So we do get the warp charger. So you're gonna be able to charge this thing at warp speed. Incredibly fast charging, probably the fastest on the market, if not closest to the fastest. And what's in here? It looks like we have our USB-C cables, and it's a red cable. This is a super strong cable, by the way. I have never been able to tear up this cable in my uses of all my OnePlus devices. So that's about it. That's what comes in the box of the OnePlus 7, getting you all the essentials, except for one thing, headphones. You're gonna have to have your own headphones, and this doesn't have a headphone jack, so you will be relying on the Bluetooth. Okay, so here is the OnePlus 7 Pro. We're gonna just take off this plastic and see what we have. Nebula Blue. So it has like a shine in certain lights. It looks kind of darker in others, and it's a matte material. And up here is that triple camera setup for the OnePlus 7 Pro. Beautiful stuff, and I think we're finally gonna see a camera that is pretty impressive for a OnePlus 7 device. Now the front is dominated by this 6.67-inch display, and it is gonna be a gorgeous phone for sure. So our power button is right here. Let me go ahead and turn this phone on really quickly. And what's nice about this that I've been waiting for a long time is going to be that this phone doesn't have a notch or a cutout. So this is why you're hearing the excitement in my voice. It actually has a pop-up camera, which you're gonna see T-Mobile launch screen, but you can see there's just There's no obtrusions here. So let me go ahead and get on with the setup process. I'll be back when I'm in the device. So here's what you came to see, that 6.67 inch display. Now this thing is, first of all, this phone is huge. This is a big phone. It's not as heavy as you might think. It is 200 something grams, something like that, but it is still, you know, manageable. It kind of feels like the iPhone XS Max, the iPhone 8 Plus, like those type weight phones, heavier than the older OnePlus is, but it's definitely like Note heavy as well. So Galaxy Note heavy, but a really large display. Now what I really love is if you look at the top, there's no notch, there is no cutout, nothing like that. The bottom, there's a very minimal bezel, but overall, OnePlus was able to achieve this design through the camera mechanism. So the front-facing camera does pop up as you've seen right there. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer, and you can see the speed of that thing is actually quite quick as well. So it comes up really quick. If I close it, it'll go down, and one more time. Now, OnePlus claims this thing is gonna last at least 5 years of coming up and down before this moving part might become defective. Also, if you do almost accidentally drop this phone, you are gonna be able to have an automatic recognition where the camera will try to recognize that and come down by itself. So I'm not super worried about this camera whatsoever. Now, one thing I do notice just by scrolling automatically is that 90 hertz refresh rate. It's super noticeable. Like, you're not gonna see it that well on video. It's something you have to behold in person, but this is by far the smoothest Android phone I have ever felt in my entire life. And I'm not even kidding with you. I've tested multiple Android phones. This is even smoother feeling than the iPhone, to be honest with you. So you can see right here, screen refresh rate, we have a 90 hertz option. Now, it's not 120 hertz like the Razer phone, but still, it's 90 hertz and it's a lot smoother than 60 hertz, definitely smoother. Cinema standards about 24 FPS. So to get an idea of how smooth that is, it's so much more than cinema standards. So you're gonna have a very smooth experience on this phone. And not only that, couple that with the 7nm chip, this is gonna be crazy fast device right here. Now, if we take the phone into the display settings and we go here, you can see you have the ability to change the calibration to a natural mode and advanced mode where you put it in your own sRGB, display P3 or NTSC, vivid as well. I'll probably leave it at vivid. It looks gorgeous that way. Let me go ahead and show you the wallpapers now. And also there's an application from the developer who actually, the artist who makes these wallpapers. I'll leave the link to his app down below. If you have any other Android phone, you can get all the OnePlus 7 Pro and older OnePlus wallpapers. I always thought they were pretty nice wallpapers for this device. So we'll just leave it there for now. But really, I gotta say so far, HDR10 support, having a curved panel feels a little bit more like a Samsung phone, but that's not a bad thing. I think it gives this OnePlus a fresh, sleek look right here, this OnePlus 7 Pro. And overall, I think this is the reason to buy this phone alone, is just for the display. Some other awesome touches with this phone is the super fast fingerprint sensor. It got actually larger, and this is one of the complaints I had with the 6T. This in-display fingerprint wasn't as quick as I would like. You can see now just a very, very fast to unlock fingerprint, and it did get larger. So as long as you're in the general area, you should have a very fast unlocking experience. Now at the top, you can see we do have ourselves the area where the camera comes out, little microphone hole there, triple camera. At the bottom, you can see no headphone jack, SIM card tray, speaker right here. And at the top here, there is a speaker for the stereo speakers tuned by Dolby Atmos. Now we'll show an example of that later. But overall, in terms of the feel in the hand of this device, it's pretty thin, large, and has some weight to it. So I mean, overall, it kind of feels like the OnePlus 6T, just bigger and more beautiful than that device. That's about how I could sum this one up right here. So taking a look at storage, before I install anything, 8.0 gigabytes used out of 256 gigabytes. So you got about 237 on here. This is a T-Mobile phone, so a couple of the T-Mobile applications are taking up space. If you get the unlocked model, you might get a little bit more space. So you can see right here in sound and vibration, Dolby Atmos is here, dynamic movie music, and let's kind of get an idea of how loud these speakers are. Let's play the T-Mobile jingle. Let's play this. So I feel a lot of vibration in this phone as well. And OnePlus has improved the vibration haptic feedback motor as well. So when you're typing, you're gonna feel a lot more vibration, and those speakers are plenty loud. So that's a big upgrade to this device. Okay, and I wanna take a look at the camera here. You can see you have your regular 1X. If we go in 3X here, you have your telephoto zooming, and it goes 3x, unlike 2x on a lot of phones. This goes 3x, and you have your 0.6x wide angle camera, 117 degrees. So really, OnePlus has got you covered here when it comes to the camera. So that's it. That's my hands-on impressions of the OnePlus 7 Pro. I'm gonna be doing some speed tests to see how the speed is of this thing. I'm gonna be doing some camera videos. I'm also gonna do a full review on this phone, and let me know anything else you wanna see with the OnePlus 7 Pro. I hope this video helped you out to make a decision if you're gonna pre-order this thing. Friday at 10 a.m. pre-orders go live for unlocked models, as well as in sale at T-Mobile stores. If you were in a pop-up city, you were probably able to get one today. If not, Friday, May 17, 2019 at 10 a.m. OnePlus has lived up to the moniker never settle here. You're definitely not settling here. You're not settling on price. You're not settling on display. You're not settling on battery life, cameras. You're just not settling with this phone. This phone offers tremendous value, and I don't even have to review it to tell you that. Is it the best phone out there? Well, that comes down to your personal opinion. We'll discuss that later. But so far, this, along with the Galaxy S10 Plus, have been the most exciting phones easily of the year so far. If you guys found this video helpful, entertaining, informing, click the like button for me. Remember to get your comments down below what you want to see. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next episode, and peace.